My name is Akanksha Obroy. I'm 24 years old. I'm a new mom. I have a 2-month-old baby. I'm a banker and currently a work-at-home mom due to the current COVID-19 situation. My husband is my inspiration to do this video because I have been cooking since the age of 13. I was called the Mistress of Spices many years back but did not understand its meaning really. So I do want to share simple recipes, easy recipes that I myself make every day for myself and my husband. I don't always make very healthy stuff because I'm from a Punjabi household and parathas and rajma chawal and everything is a part of our culture. But for this week and now since I've just given birth like I just told you, I'm trying to lose a few pounds and so is my husband. And together we're doing this diet which cuts carbs for a week. It's also known as a ketogenic diet where we eat a lot of fats and less of carbs. So I'm going to try it out and see how it works for me. Today is day 2. I did try day 1 to see if I get a little headache and everything. I wasn't really able to record at that time. But I'm going to try it out now and let's see how it works out. So what I'm going to be making today is a couple of things actually. It's the meal prep for the whole day because I get very less time since I have a newborn and he wakes up, so I just get a little time frame in which I have to make everything. I have a lot of help from my mom who helps me chop all this and keep everything ready. So I'm going to be starting with a bread that's made of almond flour. We Indians, we love our bread. So I cannot go and have a burger just with some wrapped lettuce in it. I do not really like the idea. So I'm going to make these biscuit-like burger buns and I'm going to replicate a McDonald's McMuffin, a sausage McMuffin. So the sausage and the cheese will be the same. However, the almond flour bread will be the different concept in that. Along with that, I'm going to be making a dessert because I definitely need something sweet for my sweet tooth after the meal. I definitely have opted to a healthier option which is stevia as of now. And also I'm going to be making grilled chicken which I'm going to be having at night along with some sauteed vegetables. And I'm going to be starting my meal right now with omelette, butter and cheese and some bacon along with it. So basically what I'm adapting to right now is an intermittent fasting routine because I stay up for longer hours during the night because my infant, needs to wake up and needs his feed, etc. So I eat within an 8-hour time window. So in between of these hours I have to eat all my nutrients, I have to have fruits, I have to have vegetables, I have to have my fats and definitely cut out my carbs for now. So let's begin quickly and make our almond flour bread and then we'll continue with the rest of the things. It's not going to take too much time and it's very easy. Please follow. So this is my first video guys. I'm going to be a little messy but I'm going to try my best to keep it clean and neat. So I'm going to begin with keeping 2 eggs aside for this dish. I'll start with 1 cup of almond flour which I found at Spinners. So I'm going to add this 1 cup of almond flour into which I'm going to be adding a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, a little bit of green onion seasoning, to which I'm going to be mixing all these ingredients well to avoid any kind of clumps. If you do want, you can use a sifter for sure, but I will not be wasting my time on that because like I told you, I'm on a run. My baby will wake up anytime and I have to make all this quickly. To this, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda. I will be adding baking powder. Why baking powder? Because this also has cream of tartar which makes the bread, the artificial bread that we're making, rise properly. I'm going to whisk all these dry ingredients together. Okay, so the dry ingredients are all ready now. Okay, so this is, I've taken 1/4 cup of melted butter. I've just taken it out from the fridge and microwaved it. In this, I'm going to be adding 2 whole eggs. This is going to be binding the bread. I will gently mix it all in this. Make sure it's mixed well. Into the bread, into the bread mix, I'm going to be adding some pepper for seasoning and depending on your own spice tolerance. I will not be adding too much salt because already the seasoning which I've added of the green onion has salt, but I will just be giving a dash of salt. It's okay if the salt in this is not too much because sausages which you are going to be buying from the supermarket will already be having salt in it. So to avoid it being too salty, we're not going to be adding too much salt. I have preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius already. I'm going to be adding the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And then I'm going to fold everything in together. Let's see, I made a mess again. So this is going to happen completely fine. So exactly why I started using salad. Because anyone working messy, I know most of our house. This is really nice. So it all has to mix in well. I really don't want to take retakes and make a video of me which is not really natural. So it has all mixed well. It looks like a normal bread. In the paper onto a baking tray, which I'm going to keep here in front of you. Now the trick is to make your hands wet, otherwise this mix is not going to be, it's going to stick onto your hands. So I just take a little water and then I take this mix, make it into a biscuit-like shape, and I put it onto the baking tray, which is ready to bake. I'm going to be making 6 of these. You might want to wet your hands after every turn or maybe after 2. Okay. Third one. Here's how they look, and we're going to be baking them. The thing that we're going to do is to marinate our chicken, our grilled chicken, which we'll be having for dinner. So I have just taken some chicken breast pieces, cut them into 8 sections, and after that I have marinated it with garlic and herb spice. So basically, if you do not find this, you can just buy some garlic powder, some coriander powder if you like, salt and pepper. I am going to be grilling this because this method cooks the chicken evenly and then gives it a nice fried coating. I do not want to fool myself by eating something just boiled and tasteless. So I like making it extra flavorful, because of which I will first boil it till it cooks and then fry it a little bit in the olive oil. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, ghee or butter, anything that you like. And I'm going to be marinating this chicken breast and keeping it aside for 30 minutes while I prepare the next dish. So I have taken a few short clips to make this shorter for the sausage that I'm going to be putting into the muffins, which I have already baked. So basically into this I've basically taken the sausages from a supermarket, which is Spinneys. It's organic sausage without any salt, without any preservative. I have taken that, I have removed the top layer coating, which is made of cornstarch. I have mashed it with my hands. I've taken a peanut butter lid. I've flattened it into that, which I will be showing you in the pictures which are following. And then I have finally cooked it onto the flame with some butter. You can use any fat like I've spoken previously, but I wanted to make it with butter because of the flavor. And finally, when it's ready, this is the outcome of the same. This replicates a sausage muffin. And next what I'm going to be doing is grilling my vegetables for dinner. What I have taken here is some broccoli, some button mushrooms, snap peas, sprouts and corn. You can choose any vegetables of your choice. It's very, very simple to cook. What I'm going to be doing here is I will heat my pan. I will add some olive oil to it. Just a little bit. Maybe a tablespoon is more than enough. Once this is completely heated, I'm going to coat the whole pan with this. And I'm going to throw in my garlic first. I'll get myself a spatula. And I'm going to fry these garlic cloves. So first I'm going to make the garlic red. Into this I'm going to be adding some broccoli. Why am I adding broccoli first is because this vegetable takes the longest to cook. I'm just going to saute it like so, and I will cover it for a minute or 2. To this I will add some black pepper. I like it a little little extra spicy, so I'm going to be adding some extra pepper. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit of soy sauce. You can add a tablespoon full of soy sauce to season the vegetables. And now to this I'm going to be adding the baby corn. Followed by the snap peas. Beautifully coated onto everything properly, and then I'm going to be adding my button mushrooms to it. A little bit of salt for seasoning only, and then I will reduce the temperature, cover and cook it for 2 to 3 minutes more. Meanwhile, I'm going to be checking on my almond bun. So 2 to 3 minutes have passed, and now I'm going to be adding in my sprouts, which is the most essential component of this. It's very high in fiber. It has helped me a lot with my weight loss until now. I have been able to luckily drop 8 to 9 kgs after my delivery. And following this diet has helped me a lot. I'm going to be adding a little more, maybe half a teaspoon more of soy sauce to give some more flavor. And I will cover it and cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes only. The best part about stir fry vegetables is that it consumes very less oil, as you can see. It's so simple to make, as well as it's so nutritious. There's not much of preparation and cutting required, because as you can see, I've kept the mushrooms whole, I've kept the baby corn whole, even the snap peas are whole. I've only cut some florets from the broccoli, and that wasn't too time consuming. It's been half an hour and I'm almost done with making 2 dishes already, which is a great achievement. So my sauteed vegetables are ready. I'm going to be adding a few drops of vinegar in it just for flavor. I like a little tangy taste. If you also desire, you can add a teaspoon of honey. I am not having honey currently as it's very high in carbohydrates and I'm trying to cut on my carbs. But if you do wish so, you can definitely go ahead and add some honey. So my stir fry is ready. I'm going to be plating it now. I have rinsed the same pan again. I will be adding a little bit of olive oil and I will be putting in my chicken. This again is a tablespoon of olive oil. And the marinated chicken with garlic and herb spice is going to be added into this, to which I will be adding half a cup of water, covering it and letting it boil and cook. I'm going to let this cover and cook for about 20 minutes or so. I've taken another pan in which I have taken 2 eggs and I've whisked them with some salt and some pepper and a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. I'll be cooking this in butter today. It's an essential fat actually. So I've added my butter. It's 1 tablespoon butter. I'm completely reducing the flame because the butter burns very quickly. To this I will add my egg. It's going to be nice and fluffy and smells divine because of the butter. I'm going to be covering and cooking this. This should take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook only. It's lovely. We'll increase the temperature a little bit. I do not want to cook it on the other side because the cheese is on it and I want it to melt well. However, the golden brown side at the back will definitely be there. I'm going to be pairing these eggs with bacon. This is going to be my first meal for the day. The egg is ready and now I'm just going to flip it on one side and I will plate it. On the same pan, I'm going to be making my bacon without any fat because it already contains fat of its own. It's going to be leaving its own oil. There are many options that you can choose for having this. You can use it as turkey, beef, chicken, any meat that you like. I'm going to be cooking this for 2 to 3 minutes on either side until it's golden brown and leaves its oil. The bacon is nicely cooked from both the sides and it's ready for plating. In the same pan, I'm going to be breaking an egg which I'm going to be adding inside the sausage muffin so that the bacon fat and flavor comes onto the egg which I'm going to be using. I'll reduce the temperature further and I will crack an egg into it. So here is the patty that we had made. It's like a biscuit, it's golden brown, but it's also very soft, ready for plating. So we're going to be putting one biscuit down. We'll take our beautiful burger and place it on that. On this we will add our egg. This does not require any sauce. It's going to be very juicy. And on this we have added our second layer of the bun. So 3 of our dishes are ready. The grilled chicken along with the sauteed vegetables, the assembled almond flour bread with sausage muffin, and our egg with Parmesan cheese with bacon. Next, what I'm making is a overnight blueberry pudding. This is the dessert. So first I will be using some almond milk along with some coconut milk added to that, 1 cup of each, along with some fresh strawberries for garnish, some coconut flakes. This is optional if you want a little crunch, as well as for sweetener I'm going to be using a little bit of stevia. The coconut milk has natural sweetness, so if you do not have such a big sweet tooth, it's okay if you want to not use this in your dish, along with some chia seeds, which is the star of this dish. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix everything and combine it in this. I'm going to give it a good stir and I'm going to keep it in the fridge overnight, and in the morning it's going to look like this after 7 to 8 hours. Then I'm going to be adding it into a cup, onto which I'm going to be adding a little bit of coconut flakes, a strawberry here, some more pieces on top for garnish, and then I'm going to top it up with some more coconut flakes. And here the dish is ready. This is how it looks and it's ready to be served and had. So that brings us to the end of this video. This was my meal prep for a day for my husband and myself. I really hope that it's simple to make and you can follow the same. I hope to make another video soon. It takes a lot of courage and inspiration to do such a thing. Anyways, my toddler's crying now, so I better rush. See you next time.